What's going on, everybody? My name is Ian. This is FWO only. This week's video, we're going to be talking about the beginner's guide for individuals, whoever's watching the video, or maybe you know someone who needs to hear this. This video specifically is for people who are trying to lose weight and actually succeed and go through it. This can be for somebody who's never attempted but always wanted to, or it could be for people who have tried several times and it just didn't work out for them and they've had several attempts of failing. I just want to, give information out that I think could be useful and help you all out. Maybe you can take a couple pieces here and there and it might help you in your journey of reaching your goals as you try to get to the best physical shape of your life or in your situation. So I got a couple things I wanted to bring up that should help each individual person that's trying to achieve that goal of losing the weight, finally dropping the pounds. Because if you're trying to do it on your own, or if you worked with a couple of trainers who might not have tapped in with you on a personal level to figure out your reasons or your setbacks, maybe this can help you guys out. So I got a couple things I wanted to bring up. So the first thing that I would bring up in trying to get on in this journey of trying to lose weight is you need to figure out your reason why. So is it because you've always been overweight your whole life and you're just tired of holding on to the weight? Is it for health reasons? Maybe you've had a scare or something like that. Is it because you're not attracting the opposite of sex? But it should be for some type of reward for you achieving it, because we are humans. You just can't do great things and not receive something in return. If you're gonna put the work in to reach something, you need to reap the benefits, some type of reward, some type of thing you can get out of this. And there's a ton of things of looking good, feeling good, being able to fit in certain places, not being looked at for a certain reason or stereotyping for some weird reason. So I would suggest the first thing on trying to lose your weight in this journey is figure out why. Why are you doing it? Because if you're doing it because someone else told you to and you're not really fully committed, you're not gonna do it. So you need to figure out why. So that would be my first thing, is figure out why. The next thing I would want to bring up, I think is a big thing, is you have to decide for yourself if this is the time to do it. If you're sick and tired of being overweight, or you're sick and tired of not having abs, and you want to be vascular for men, you want to have a bigger chest and this, that, and the third, you need to make the decision. Because if you don't, when you do it, you're not going to have the motivation, you're not going to have the desire, and when because this is a long process, and this is you versus you. This is a journey where it's going to be you, and a selfish journey where you're focusing on your body. So you have to make that full 100% conviction of, yes, I'm going to make this change. So that is a big factor into this weight loss journey for beginners. Is you need to decide, is this the time? Because if this is the time, then you have to go all in. You're gonna have to give everything. Another thing I would like to talk about is your activity levels. For a lot of people, you're not doing much. We're in a lot of IT jobs where we sit down, we don't do that much walking, moving around. You need to dedicate time to work out, to walk. You don't have to run miles on miles. Walk a mile a day. Your body will adjust. Start to dedicate 45 minutes to an hour each day of being active. You want to apply more activity levels for your body, so your body will need to use more resources, use more of the stored energy, fat that you have, to get rid of it. The next thing I think is a big, I would say this is high, and you should have this up there, is you need to create a vision for how you want to look. You know, whether it's a particular person a physique that you see. Now, obviously, Instagram, movies, stuff, some people are enhanced and stuff like that. But realistically, and if you want that movie star body, hey, go for it. But visually picture yourself with the type of body you want. Just like any goal or any type of thing that someone succeeded in life, they had to picture it in their head first. And it's the same with your physique. Picture it in your head. How do you want to look? And you can get there if you apply the work. It's like anything in life. If you don't have any vision or any type of direction of how you want to get to a place, you can work out, but you won't get there because you don't have a vision of how you think it should be, you know? So that's a big thing as well, is just create a vision board and start picturing yourself of how you would like to look, what you think you should be, something you can work for. Because if you don't have anything in your head that you can work for, then you're just going in circles, and which a lot of people do in the gym. They waste time because they're just working out, but they don't know what they're working out for. They're just doing stuff, and that's a waste of time. And another thing I would bring up is you need to start tracking your food, because this is the main way of losing weight. Is you have to start really watching what you eat. If you're trying to lose weight, you know you have to cut certain things out in your diet. That's just what you have to do. So whether it's going down on the bread intake, going down on candy, fast food, watching movies, TV, you might start to realize you're snacking more when you do this stuff. Start cutting that stuff out. Track your food. You know, once you're able to start really tracking your food and seeing what you're eating throughout the day, you'll be able to make improvements. You know, you'll be able to say, oh, you know what, I need to start meal prepping throughout the week. I need to start having better snack options than going to the vending machine and going to the fast food place. Let me switch that up. So tracking your food is a big thing. Everybody does it who's in shape. I bet you if you ask somebody who has a six-pack, they're tracking their food because their body fat is down to a certain limit and they know why. So I would say for you guys out there, this is a major key, a major thing to do. Start tracking your food. Another thing is also stop drinking your calories, drink more water, and you know, really cut back on the juices and sodas. People think juices are good for you because they're fruit. Juices and stuff, they got a ton of sugar. It's like sugar and carbs. It's like a double whammy. So, you know, really pull back on that. Drink water. Water's good for you anyways. And then the last thing I will put is be disciplined in your approach. Give yourself some time. Some people, they can lose the weight off of the first attempt of discipline and scaling back. But I would go on, like for me, I didn't grow up overweight throughout my years, but I had a bad eating style. I didn't eat very healthy, and I ate whatever. And obviously when you're kids, you can run all that stuff off. As I got older, injuries happened, weight was on. I was having a difficult time of getting the weight off. So it took me years of different approaches, trying to figure it out on my own, and taking sodas out, taking stuff out here and there, stop eating out, fast food, stuff like that. It takes time till you really can find it, but keep searching. Whether you link up with the right nutritionist or you finally figured out how your body reacts to certain foods and you can take certain things out. But my thing is, be disciplined in your approach and don't give up. For some people it takes a year for them to get it, for some people it takes 10 years. But it's not about who gets there the quickest, it's about once you get there, you understand, so you'll cherish the moment. And when you finally realize how food affects your body and what you can take out, and removing emotion from eating, and just understanding that food is for nourishment and it's not for social gatherings all the time. You don't have to always eat 3 plates at a family event. Just have 1 plate. Once you start understanding and having a better control over that, that's when you'll start seeing you guys lose the weight, and that's when you'll really be able to hit your goals and to keep going. Hopefully this information, this little bit of information you guys can take and it helps you guys out in your journey. You know, I'm posting these videos from my point of view. This is my opinion. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to make a better version of myself. So just because I've lost weight, it doesn't stop. I'm constantly working on my body each and every day. And for you people out there, just when you know, just because you lost your weight doesn't mean it's over. You still have to work on you. You know, just like a car. You know, it's fixed, but you still have to maintain. It's the same for you. You have to maintain. So learning this stuff about your body will go a long way. So thank you guys for watching.